Happy Friday, everybody. Meteorologist Hunter Forrest here with your tropical update. Now, normally, as you may know, as we go through the month of November, the activity normally starts to ramp down when it comes to tropical systems. But this November, we've already seen two. We had Hurricane Rafael, which made landfall in Cuba earlier this month as a Category 3 storm. And now we have Tropical Storm Sara just to the north of Honduras. And you'll see the thunderstorm activity really starting to bubble up, especially around the center of circulation. So some signs of a little bit of strengthening for this system, but it doesn't have much time left to continue strengthening. It's just going to meander just to the north of Honduras as it makes its way westward towards Guatemala. But here's the thing, since it's moving so slowly and it's going to be in the same area for the next day or so, it's going to bring a lot of heavy rainfall to areas of Central America. And a few areas could see anywhere from 10 to 18 inches of rain, even close to 2 feet of rain in a few areas. And a lot of the areas in Central America are very mountainous, so this could lead to some dangerous mudslides and some pretty catastrophic flooding concerns for these areas. But as we head throughout the next couple of days, it'll continue to push off towards the west. Winds right now at about 50 miles per hour. Those are up a little bit from earlier this morning as it encounters still some of those warmer waters. But again, you'll see it doesn't have much time left to continue strengthening. As we get to about Sunday afternoon, looking like it'll make landfall in Guatemala as a pretty weak tropical storm. So it'll just be more of a rainfall event for these areas rather than a wind event. But it'll continue to weaken as it crosses the Yucatan Peninsula back down to a tropical depression by later in the weekend, early Monday morning. Then once we get into Monday, could emerge back out into the Gulf of Mexico and kind of get caught up in a front as it makes its way towards Florida. So here it is right now. Here's the GFS model. Again, just going to meander in the same spot for the next couple of days until at least Sunday morning. Then it'll make its way over towards Guatemala, get kind of caught up in this front that's moving towards the Gulf of Mexico, and some of those showers making their way over towards areas along the western Gulf of Mexico. So bringing additional rainfall to areas of Florida as we head towards midweek. So we do have Sara out there right now. That is the name out there for the tropical storm. But once we get past Sara, you have Tony, Valerie, and William. But again, we only have 2 weeks left of the hurricane season. Hopefully we do not have to see these names come to fruition. But of course, we'll continue to keep you updated here for the rest of the season at 13 News Now.